Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to the Sunless Sea, where last episode we discovered that we need to gather together a band of heroes, shall we say, to take over Nida in order to become immortal. And by heroes, of course, I mean just a bunch of probably terrible people. Actually, some of them are, well, there's debates about how terrible they are and how terrible they are not. Let's say that there's a debate there. Because, I mean, one of them made us kill somebody and, well, I'm sure they're great guys. They're great guys. Mostly. One of them's gonna have their, soul igniting, but they're good. And the other one has a moth about to burst out of their chest, but I'm sure we'll be able to take over the city of immortals, where they make people immortal. But that's not where we're gonna go to today. Today, I'm going straight to the Fathomking hold, because we got a little bit of a job there. Some things to be delivered. Mostly a message. A message that might really screw over the Chelinates, so that'll be popular, I'm sure. Of course, I mean, in theory, the Drownies will like me more. And one of those is a useful ally. The useful ally being the Drownies, of course, because, no offense, Chelinates, like you, but the people who inhabit literally everywhere, like, they're right by London, they are here, and I assume, just based on the fact that, you know, they're made up of drowned people, that they are, well, easier to find, shall we say. Anyway, yeah, I took out the Alcaeus class Corvette. Huh. So yeah, the pirate poet, the legendary clay woman corsair, she clings tight to the last few scraps of floating debris, defeated but defiant. But my question is, was this always an option? I say. I mean, I guess I'll rescue her myself. I'm not sure having an officer rescue her is... I don't know what that would do. Once again, we are victorious. And we are gracious in defeat. She is, rather. The pirate poet hauls herself up the rope, nodding her gratitude to the crew. Another battle well fought, Captain, she grunts, fewer in a second verse. Along with her freedom price, she presents a gift, a cask of wine, saved from the sinking vessel by her own mighty arms. They say it is a fine vintage. My men were saving it to toast our victory against you. Perhaps you'd join me in a drink to them. I would. She seems like a nice lady. Now, Godfall. Give me your report, and then we will run along. Yeah, you don't have any shops. I know that I just wanted to, you know, double check. Just in case. And the reason we're rushing to the Fathomking's hold and skipping everything else is because, well, I know how my memory is. That is to say, not good. So I want to get this done right away before, well, something else distracts me. And I suspect if we go to Dahut, at least, we're going to spend a while at Dahut. Dearie, dear me. Okay, it's just straight south. Of course, afterwards, well, we have to get to everywhere. Oh, dear. There is no place in the Neath that does not demand my attention. Well, I think what I plan on doing, and in fact exactly what I plan on doing, is going Dahut, then up to Hideaway. Maybe make some stops along the way, but I want to get to Hideaway because, well, we did just take care of that business at Wisdom not that long ago. And so I would like... no. I have no need of that. Compile our port report. Actually, yes, what am I saying? We do need to attend an audience with the Fathomking. The Fathomking is the lord of the drownies, those dead who won't stop swimming. By some accounts, he's the lord of all who die at sea. Bring him a story to tickle his curiosity. The porter has the skin of a shark. She's a drowned woman's eyes. It's not permitted to look at her hands. Yes, she rasps. That story is sufficient. She opens the valves of pearl and permits you to pass into the conduit. This is the salt-brown heart of the hold. The Fathomking floats in his throne, a gem-starred bowl of sea stone, the size of a banqueting table. He's wearing a dressing gown of purple brocade, soaked dark with salt water. I do hope that's how you say brocade. He leans his chin calmly on his hand. Beneath the surface of the water in his throne, his hidden regions pulse, constantly, insistently. The drownies of Scrimshonder ask you to deliver evidence that the Chelinate's history is not all it's made out to be. And the consequences? The Fathomking examines the box. He runs a pruny finger over the engraved reliefs. He studies the inscriptions about a starving hunter lost at sea, who washed up on the fresh corpse of a giant turtle and founded a settlement. His complexity purses his lips. They told us they were champions. The terms of our agreements were founded on that claim. I must punish them, I think. Ooh, tempting. Ooh, how do I want to punish them? Suggest the Chelinates are beneath his dignity. Let them keep their secret. He should strike them from his songs, his court, and his protection. Let them be forgotten. The Fathomking furrows his wrinkled brow. He cuts you off with an upraised finger. And what of the tribute they pay me? Should that be forgotten too? The tribute of lions, you point out, elevates the king that receives it, but the tribute of jackals demeans him. Eloquently put, he bestows a thin-lipped smile upon you. Very well, from this day on we shall not speak or sing of the Chelinate. They are nothing, and you may leave, with this for your service. This last is meant for you. Excellent. Oh, but I must. Listen to a Chelinate envoy. A hunter in sharkskin is haranguing the king. Haranguing? I don't know how you pronounce this word. Regardless, haranguing the king. Unpardonable intrusion. Our ancient rights have been impugned. King you may be, but not of the shell slayers. We will pay no more tribute. An abrupt end. The king makes a chopping motion with his hand. A tide of crabs rush from the shadows of the throne's cyst. They're on the hunter before he can turn, but not before he can scream. The king watches in satisfaction as they swarm the hunter, snipping the flesh from his bones. Thorn-armored guards block the chamber door. When it's done, when his cries are long silenced, and scarred bones remain, the king motions you forwards. Take something, he commands. Let our justice be remembered above. You may go. Thanks! I have another chance to get out of Scrimshonder. Perfect. And we're leaving. Before something like that happens to me. Well, it shouldn't happen to me. I've been very, diplomatic, shall we say. I'm a diplomat first, after all. Oh, dear. You, sir, you're going to have to die, I think, because past you, there's a little spot on the map that I need to clarify. I'm sorry, it's just, you're in the way. Sorry. It's nothing personal, you understand. It's just, wow, you're not even trying to attack me. Well, there it is. There's the warning. Well, the warning? No. There's the attack. When he realizes I'm here. Bam, and finish him off. Come on, charge at me real quick. There we go. Butcher it. Or, dissect it for knowledge. I do need more fragments. When and where I can. A setback, you're a little too careless. The slime that coats it is poisonous, and as it passes into your blood, you pass out. You recover consciousness with your ship's doctors anxiously chafing your wrists. The moray has disintegrated in the Z-currents. Well, that's unfortunate. One would think I would not be so clumsy, but one would be wrong. Do I have room for claymen? I do. So I'm gonna make a quick... No! Stop that. No. What? I hate when it does that. I mean, I'm sure that's useful when you have very little hull, but it's really not when you're at 450. Ah, dearie me. Polythreme. Give me your intelligence. Give me your claymen. And let's be on our way. Never did get to meet the king with 100 hearts, did I? Unfortunate. Not sure if there's a way to do it. Maybe there is. Might be there isn't. Who could say? But regardless, a stop at Dahut sounds like a good idea. There might be a prisoner that we can save, and I assume she will replace one of the... well... one of the 7 against Nida. Hopefully, because we do have, at least 2 who I'm pretty sure aren't going to make it. Which actually is kind of sad, now I'm thinking about it. It's the husband and wife team of Rosina and... guy with the moth in his chest. I can't remember what his name is, sorry. Worst part is I kind of just learned his name too, but... Well... Let me see if I can actually... I think it was the guide? Question mark? I'm not remembering. Sorry. Still not particularly important. Where was the entrance? Ah, it was on the other side. Ah. Bah humbug. Boulder Dash, etc. I would love if that just stopped. If you guys just stopped. That would be perfect. I would appreciate it. I'd be much happier. Overall. Just saying. The Hood. Huh. Right, I forgot to get news, so I can't. Still, assemble our port report. I'm curious. Known truth. The more you look, the more you see that you are perhaps not intended to. The cathedral's crypt is a prison, the graveyard is larger than it looks, and the bones are not all buried. The border between breathable water and the dangerous water is not marked clearly. Some have drowned in crossing over, leaving their possessions scattered on the Z floor. I don't know what this will do. Wander, look, make no commitments. You're only here as a visitor, you don't need a place to stay. Dahut, city of peace. Water and air are the same thing here, a betrayal of nature or a truce between opposites. Some of the side of... Yes, I've actually read all this, haven't I? Huh. Oh well. Curious about this? Ask a Drowny for the latest news of Dahut. The town is thriving and full of events. Still stormless, though. Yes, forgot about gathering recent news. Irresponsible, I must say, but... oh well. Mistakes, they are occasionally made. Ooh, supplies, though. The hold is a wretched, half-collapsed thing. Shattered beams and floating debris. Your navigator helps you move a spar of fallen steel, uncovering sealed boxes. They contain heavily salted biscuits, hardtack, preservatives, and lard. Well... good. It is good for us, but, I say. A rigid claw rises from the Z-bed, a colossal crab lies half buried in the sand. It is only recently dead, succulent flesh nestled in the brittle shell. You are not alone. You lead a small complement of your crew out into the gloom. You work swiftly, shattering the claw and twisting the white meat from underneath. As your crew set to the shells with hammers, one crewman raps out an alarm. The exposed flesh squirms, it explodes with worms. They curl about the crewmen. A fresh carcass joins the old. Gross. And we're moving along. A little bit north, perhaps? Well, you know what? There's no reason not to go. Actually, over here. Because it appears I never actually discovered What is that? That's gotta be the Mangrove College, right? Yep, I think that's a Mangrove College right there that I never discovered. Weird. Never properly discovered, you understand. Found it, just never actually... Oh, you're labeled and everything. You can do some exploring just to get rid of all that nonsense. To be a passenger, Mangrove College is named for its scholars and philosophers. They've long abandoned civilized comforts for the life of the mind. Sometimes they want those civilized comforts back. The principal's Port Cecil, black and white and silver. Please, take me there. Sooner, later, doesn't matter. I know how complex the moves can be. Ooh, yes, please. That would be actually very useful. Unpick the mysteries of other lands. The scholars of the college are hungry for lore. They'll help you put the pieces together. And, I'm into lore too, so... Yay. One more. Thank you. Compile our port report. And maybe enhance some, different stats. Veils, right? Yes. Because, I mean, mirrors I can't really improve without unequipping everything, then re-equipping everything, and I just don't want to do that right now. I wish to be slightly lazy. Oop, nope. Bad choices being made. Bad lifestyle choices being made left and right here. But that should be an official discovery of the Mangrove College, I would think. Melting Isles. Le Pinen Port? Yeah, Point, rather, not Port. I mean, I guess we're getting rid of some blank spaces on the map. Tigalar Bay. And I'm gonna just skip over this port for, personal reasons. I'm kind of curious what the Chelinate's actually doing, so I'm gonna quickly visit there, but, no, I'm just gonna, I appear to be a little bit too south. Oh no. Don't want to deal with that problem. It's a thing I am happier without. That reminds me, the Eater of Names should be around here. This is where it typically hangs out. Well, I guess we'll just go to the Chelinate. To Scabbleport. And then later the Gantport. Ah, hello. Hello, food. Well, not food, properly speaking, but something I'm going to kill for resources. Although, question, do I actually need the Lorn Fluke core anymore? I don't really think I do. But, still, no harm in getting it. Oh, come now, you both... we both know that you're going to die here. 'Tis inevitable. I simply have more firepower than you do. Oh dear. Though you are making this difficult, I will say that. Much more difficult than it needs to be. There we are. Examine its corpse. Dangerous, but what an opportunity. Yeah, oh, failed. A fluke core, the deliquescing body is full of incomprehensible organs that collapse at your touch. You understand nothing, and very quickly there's little left of it. But at its center, you find a vast lump of resin or congealed gall, the size of a barrel. Flawed with darkness, in the false starlight, it is a deep violet purple. Irigo, your doctor whispers, the color of forgetfulness. I don't remember if that has any other uses, though. Sentiments in history's coil, prisoned by Irigo as the Irigo is prisoned by Amber. Mourn the mind that has passed. Nope. Didn't want to do that. Don't want to mourn the mind either, because it's not really anything I care about. They're fine. All is well. No. No, sorry. No. Could get a doomed monster hunter and probably should. Yeah, this is another thing I don't really want to do. Huh. Well, we can at least get to the Gant pole and quickly grab ourselves a port report. Then onward to Hideaway. See what's going on there. Say hi to old friends. Well, older friends. Come, come. Let us be on our way. The Gant pole. Delightful place. Compile our port report. Oh. Cut some flesh for the chelonate, why not? Can grab a little bit of extra money. Why not? Someday I might want to get my hands on that battleship. Someday, perhaps. Not today, mind you, but who can say what's happening in the future, eh? Also, I'm looking at my fuel situation. Hi. You don't have fuel. I kind of just assumed that you guys did. Well, that's a problem. That's a real problem, actually. Port Cecil, I think, has one. I'm not sure if Hideaway does or not. You know what? Don't want to take the... You know what? Why not? Let's take the risk. Because in the worst case scenario, I can still get 1 barrel for wounds. I believe... Where are my menaces? Menaces... Yeah, I don't have any wounds. So, I can wound myself. God, why are there so many of you flukes? God. I'm not fighting you this time. I already have 1 of your cores. I don't really need 2. But yes. Hey, Estaville. Hopefully got supplies there. Yep, I think we got this. I think we have the beginnings of a plan, or something I can use as a plan. It's a bit weird over there. Probably a crab thing. No, just gather supplies. I know what I need. Unfortunate to lose another crew member, but that is fine. All will be fine. Ish, sort of. Now, to Hideaway, where I'm sure nothing bad is happening. Everything is no doubt going swimmingly. Ha 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 ha. Alright, Temtum. Let's see how things are going. Not quite what I wanted to do, but hi. Our port report first. I was under the impression that there was something else to do here, though. Yes, because I sent someone over here, didn't I? From Wisdom. Well, let's join a festival first. Though you do not reside in a hideaway, the people of the city will allow you to participate in their festivals, if you aid in the preparation for them. But they don't like trespassers learning their customs. Festivals will become increasingly costly to attend. Oh my. Well, the hour of our reflection. There's a dweller too ancient and too mad to help maintain Hideaway. Instead, the suggester serves a ceremonial role. During the festival, they bark out a phrase, which everyone then represents through art. Invariably, the topics are variations on handsome Temtum's generosity or Hideaway's superb lifestyles. The festival has begun. The dwellers of Hideaway have collected rubbery, pliable fish flesh and piled it in the festival square. Once the theme is announced, the dwellers pick out the choicest material from which to build their offerings. Join in, you don't know enough of their culture to risk something more adventurous. A miniature Temtum is sure not to give offense. From the pile of debris, you pick out fresh slabs of meat and sharp spines. It isn't difficult to slice the pale flesh into, roughly, the shape of Temtum. The spines do an admirable job of holding your little Temtum together, too. The near-forgotten betrayer across you beams at your work. She tries to avoid looking at the blithe fiddler beside him, who crams spine after spine into the man-shaped slab she's created. Good. Cut your hand. The near-forgotten betrayer next to you bites his thumb until the droplets of blood ooze. It isn't an offering without something personal. Well, if we must. Hair or a nail or blood or tears. You scratch the palm of your hand and a streak of blood wells up. You squeeze it into the lump of flesh you're working on. There, a scarlet mark runs between Temtum's eyes. Others around you are more generous, slicing deep into their fingers, then daubing the blood onto their offerings with tenderness. Their expressions are beatific. Others force a smile, chew at their nails, and spit the pieces into their offerings. Of course. Oh, must we? Explain your offering. A parade to a black, guttering hole begins. Each creator takes a moment to name their offering before throwing it into the offering pit. They name their offerings in turn. 1,000 helping fingers for my neighbor. The miracle that brought me here. Deportment. You show the dwellers of Hideaway your offering. It was difficult with the limited materials, but you've managed to give the lump of meat and guts a passing resemblance to the shape of Temtum. They seem pleased, but more impressed by your skill with their sign language. You manage to convey that Temtum is important, even to you, a stranger. Your offering is the last to go down the offering chute. The suggester gestures their wish for the good health of all, Temtum most especially. The people of Hideaway take this as their cue and depart. For 7 memories of distant shores, not that bad. Won't be joining another festival just yet, though. Rejoin one? Ah. Okay. Well, we shall inform the sprightly visionary that the 7 against Nida have returned. You recognize him from Miriam's bone statue. He is Eric, the 7's captain. He grins wickedly and squeezes your arm. Then he begins scribbling in his notebook. Have been waiting, he writes. Tell Miriam I have not been idle. Help me, and the 7 will have a potent weapon against Nida. I have helped you, and I suspect... Well... I suspect I know how they will help. And they can't help me with fuel. Ah. Can't help me with strange catches, though, and if I don't know where it's kept. I think it's under objective? Where I can see what the venturer wants? Yes. No, not as such. Although I'm fairly certain it was 7 strange catches. If not, I'll find a use for them, I'm sure. There's always a use for strange catches. Now, next episode... Next episode, we have choices to make. Where to go? Nook, actually. Absolutely Nook, because one of the 7 is there. And I shall make progress towards immortality soon. But for now, thank you for your time. Note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly. And I shall see you all soon. Bye-bye. Come on, wave at them for me. Yay! Anyway, bye.